Well, from meats to sweets, we are celebrating the sweet stuff this morning in our studio kitchen, actually sweet and salty, with our good friend Timmy Norman from Cakebuds Bakery. Always fun when you come on the show.
Thank you, Amy. So glad to be here.
And you always come with like big news. All
Always.
kinds of new stuff, big
Yeah.
news. He's like, he is Mr. As Seen on TV, and we've got a new way to see you again, right?
You do have a new way to see me again. Just coming up, actually in Canada, the Big Bake will air on Sunday night at 8 o'clock in Canada, and then our episode will air in the U.S. on Food Network channel at 11 o'clock on December the 5th. So can't wait for that.
You're like a regular now on Food Network.
I am. I may have actually just got back from something else, so we'll talk about that at another time.
See, so we're just so glad that you come and hang out with us still on daytime, and you still have time, and I don't know how you do it, to come up with new menu items over there at the bakery. You're doing breakfast now every day.
Yeah. So, well, it ain't all me. I have a great team over there.
You got to have, takes a village,
it takes a village. And so we have these new charcuterie cups that we've launched. We launched those last week with our first one, which is the sweet and salty. And then for November, we've launched a breakfast charcuterie cup. So these are great grab and go. If you don't eat a lot, you can share with someone. But they're great if you want to walk around downtown Johnson City, just stop by, grab one. You can snack and walk to the park or do whatever you want to do. And so they're a great grab and go. You can pull up to a business meeting with one of these, have them for Thanksgiving morning, whatever you need to get you by. These are the great little portion size for anyone.
And they're so cute.
They are, and they come with so many different things. Like, we don't just have one thing in there. It's, each of them have 5+ things that you can just sample and eat throughout your day.
Okay, so I'm looking at the breakfast one.
Yeah.
I see the bacon over here.
There's bacon.
Okay, and I'm seeing the bagel.
Bagel. We have a biscuit. We have some puff pastry and cheese straws. There is little Pop-Tarts. And a coffee cake. So there's so much breakfast right there. If you like breakfast, you've got what you need right there.
That is awesome. And these little ones look so delicious as well. The Oreo cookie. Look at this. The potato chip that's dipped in the chocolate.
Chocolate dipped potato chips. Sweet and salty.
Oh my goodness. That looks so yummy. And then if you want to go, like, you know, for the hearty sandwich, you've got that too.
Yeah.
And you're making your bagels.
Yeah, we have bagels each day you can come in and get. My favorite is the everything bagel. So we can do breakfast sandwiches on those. We have eggs, sausage, bacon, cheese, anything you want. We also have house-made jams. My dad's honey from his bee farm. And these are my dad's eggs as well from his farm. So it's all local and delicious.
And speaking of your dad, he's actually on the show with you.
My dad is on the show, his first Food Network appearance. Can't wait for everybody to see that.
How cool was that to get to work alongside
your dad? It was
amazing.
Dad. My dad's a retired coal miner. Never in a million years would I've ever dreamed that he'd be making a cake with me on national TV. So.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see it. I'm super excited.
It's going to be fun.
All right, well, bagels, by the way, I was in there a couple weeks ago, and the bagels were just coming out of the oven. Oh my, it was the freshest bagel I've ever had.
It's a perfect time to get it.
And you were telling me they're pretty easy to make.
Well, these are not as easy, but I do have a quick and easy one for you.
Oh, so you're doing one that we could do. Yours are a little bit more.
Yeah, so these, a traditional bagel is a yeast bagel. You have to allow hours for it to rise, and then you do a water bath, and then you bake it. And this is just a 2-ingredient recipe for a bagel you can make in your home in 30 minutes, and it uses self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. So if you have Greek yogurt in your fridge, it's got a couple days left on it. Throw it into this recipe. It's going to make 4 bagels, and you have a nice snack in the morning, and you got use of that yogurt.
Okay, so you just kind of mix it together.
You mix those two together, it'll get to a shaggy dough. And
shaggy. What's a shaggy dough?
Shaggy looks like it's like falling apart, but it wants to stay together. And so when it gets to that point, put a little flour down on your table, dump that out, and you just knead it until you get to this nice little dough here.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to go too far, because the longer you knead your dough, you create more gluten. And so you don't want to get too far because you don't want it to be too tough. And so then you can just divide this into 4 pieces, just like this. Roll that into a ball. You can always knead it as well, just like fold it in on itself to create a nice little round surface.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just poke a hole with your thumb, or you can use a spoon or the back of a knife. And then you make 4 little bagels just like this.
That is so cute.
You don't have to wait for these to rise. You can give these a water bath or an egg wash. Put those on a parchment-lined baking sheet here.
Okay.
In the oven for 425 degrees for about 25 minutes. They come out looking like a bagel. They're not traditional New York style bagels. They don't have quite that same chewiness, but this is a great use. When it comes fresh out of the oven, you have that fresh baked bread smell and taste, so it's going to be delicious.
I'm going to try it.
Please do.
And I learned a new term, some shaggy dough.
Shaggy dough.
Shaggy dough. All right, we're going to give everybody the information, best way to find him and all of his TV appearances and everything that's happening over there at Cakebuds is through the Facebook page. You can check it out. It is Cakebuds Bakery on Facebook, or you can check out the website, mycakebuds.com, or just go visit him in downtown Johnson City. Timmy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.